Let us know what you think in the comments down below.
Yeah, who do people think is going to get sent off, ladies and gentlemen? Put it in the chat.
And also, let us know what you think the score is going to be, who's going to be the goal scorer, and also who is going to be your man of the match.
Do you have a score prediction at all, Ryan?
Oh, I'm going to go with a 3-1 Team YouTube. 3-1. What are you going to go with?
I'm going to go with 3-1 Team TikTok.
I thought you were going to say YouTube then.
You know,
you can't
obviously, if the people watching know me at all, I am a YouTube man myself. Oh, is someone here? No, they're just giving us a cheer, right? Okay, I thought Luke might come back out again. Mate, Luke is a fan favourite. I don't know if you saw earlier, but mate, fucking queues of people, queues and queues of people.
We had a quick walk round before, and Luke was here, and there was queues and queues of people getting pictures with him. So Luke is famous.
Yeah.
Luke's famous for going, get out.
And I'm sure
that's what he's famous for.
I can only begin to imagine what it would have been like if Cal the Dragon had come through today. It would have been absolute scenes.
Imagine if Luke pulls off these saves. The crowd noise he's going to get is going to be absolutely out of this world.
Luke could be the pie face of today.
I
have a feeling. If not, it'll be the other fellow.
It'll be Mealy.
That's the one. Yeah.
Right. We would like to apologise for the audio issues that we are currently having.
Are we back now? Yeah. We're back. Okay, right. We're very sorry about that. We were informed a minute ago that the audio wasn't working. I think it's working now, hopefully.
We are all good.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all good. We're all back on.
So I guess should we maybe go back to the start then? Should we maybe talk about what we were talking about? So welcome to the Content Creator Cup. It's a YouTube charity event. We've had quite a few of these, but today it's YouTube going up against TikTok. Bit of a new idea for YouTube football matches. Yep. I'm very excited.
I'm very excited, to be honest with you. We've got some big names. Some big names on Team YouTube. It goes by the name of Reeve, as we all know. We know who Reeve is. Also, Luke Bennett.
Yeah.
Luke Bennett
is one to watch.
TikTok.
I'm very excited to see what he can do.
Now, we are a bit devastated that Cal the Dragon couldn't make it today, but he's pulled out, as he just said, Cal the Dragon. I'm not going to repeat it. But apparently,
his shoulder, very, very, very serious shoulder injury over the last 3 days.
Shoulder. We don't believe it, but Cal, we do have your T-shirt.
Cal.
Mate, I'm not going to lie.
I mean, I'm sure you all saw it. You may not have heard us earlier, but listen, Cal, if you don't sign up next time, this is an official threat. We are burning the T-shirt.
Yeah, we are burning.
We're burning the T-shirt if you don't come next time, Cal.
Cal, you've let us down.
Cal, you've got us standing out here in the rain for what? Yeah. You should have come through, mate.
You should have come through. You've actually let us down, but I do think the teams are looking to be ready. Fans are lining up to take
I think they're in the tunnel.
I think they're in the tunnel. I think they're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So we will head on over and give you back to the commentating team. Enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
Hello and welcome to the Content Creators Cup. My name is John. I'm joined by Daz and we're here at the Homelands Stadium in Ashford, the home of Ashford United FC. We'll be your commentators taking you through the game this evening. Like I said, my name is John. I'm joined by Daz, or you guys might know him as Daz Barter 10. However you want. We were literally just speaking about this a minute ago, how like no one actually knows you as Daz. It's by different names right within your chat. How are you?
Very well, very well. I'm looking forward to this. It should be good. It should be a good game. Both teams looking strong, so yeah, it should be a good game. Here they come.
Definitely going to be a good game. Team's going to make their way out to the pitch. A little bit wet and windy this evening, so I think.
Melee's sporting the Peter Cech helmet as well. You love to see it.
I think didn't he put out a tweet or a video or something like that saying if we get like a certain number of likes or retweets, we'll stick the Peter Cech safety helmet on. But that's exactly what it is. As the players do line up, as of course we heard the presenters a little bit earlier on discussing the fact that there are obviously a few content creators and people here that can't make it, unfortunately, which is a little bit disappointing, of course, for the people that have come out to watch.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Cal the Dragon probably being one of the biggest ones with that sore shoulder of his. Yeah. It's a shame he couldn't make it, but I think the guys that have turned up should give us a good game at least. Yeah,
definitely. It seems not only does Cal bottle it with Ashford these days, but he's bottled and dodged the Luke Bennett test as well, side of Team TikTok, but hopefully we'll get things up and running again. We do apologise about the slight delay to the start of the stream of the broadcast. We had a few audio issues and a few camera issues as well. As the teams go ahead and take to the field. Do you want to go ahead and run through the starting 11s from each side, Daz?
Yeah, so Team YouTube is looking like Melee B and goals. We've got It's James at right back, Maverick and Reeve at centre back. We've got Nerdfire left back, Jay Zink in centre mid with SD Peasy in centre mid with Bullardino, It's Haber, DTG, in the attacking midfield, and then Brandonino up front.
Yeah, and we're going to get things off and running relatively soon in terms of Team TikTok. For any of you TikTok fans out there, you've got Luke Bennett taking the number 1 in goal, playing at right back. We do have TTM Ollie in the back line. It's going to be Jay Coyle and Luke Solve playing at centre back for the side of Team TikTok. We saw Jay Coyle warming up slightly earlier on. He looks like a bit of a unit himself, and looking interesting here as we've got Mills as well at left back. We've got Braden Page, Kieran Rance, Giovanni Goldswain, Joe Hull are going to operate the 4-man midfield, with Ace Musa and Zane up top. And I think it is going to be a 4-4-2 for the side of Team TikTok. We are just trying to peep out the lovely window here and try and see the way these teams are setting up. But here we go then. Both keepers seem to be ready. We're going to get underway here between Team TikTok and Team YouTube.
And we're off.
There's already a little bit of a mistake at the back here, sir.
Jordan looking a little bit iffy there. I did say watch out for J. Coyle 29. He's a weak link. He'll not forgive me for saying that.
And I think the nerves are a little bit settling in here as soon as kickoff's underway between the side of Team TikTok and Team YouTube.
Everyone's just here to see Luke Bennett pulling off an unbelievable save. I'm sure we'll see his goal peppered many a time tonight.
Yeah, I was having a bit of a chance to see the two teams warm up slightly earlier on in there. You know what? There's a few ballers on the field this morning. A few players that can definitely strike a ball relatively well. We know obviously Habers put out a few posts across social media showing off his knuckleball techniques and his bullet-esque shots. So it'll be interesting to see him play. Looking forward to seeing Nerdfire as well at left back for the side of Team YouTube.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Nerdfire, and Haber of course as well. He'll be wanting to show that he can do it in a game situation, not just into an empty net.
Hopefully, indeed, as we are going to get things hopefully
the balls burst. Good start.
That can obviously add to the many things that could have potentially gone wrong for any broadcasters. As soon as we get things underway, it's a straight delay again as the ball has unfortunately burst and popped. But yourself, Daz, you're going to be looking for a bit of a serious game here, or is it more of just a bit of a kick around, a bit of a fun experience? I don't think we're going to try and dive too much into the way these teams should be playing. It's more of a, let's just put on a bit of a show for the fans.
No, absolutely. No, but I still think, you know how football goes. As soon as you get in that game situation, it does become that serious nature. Everyone wants to win. Nobody wants to lose. So, I mean, you see the tackles flying in already. So I think that's going to set the tone for the game.
Yeah. I definitely hope that we see the refs start to let the game flow a little bit. We don't want to see too much of a stop-start affair here. The people that have obviously travelled all the way to Ashford or watching at home around the world. Obviously, that's a fantastic ball down the line.
Maverick's chasing him. He's done well. Good defending, good recovery.
As the ball is just eased out of play. And it's going to be the first corner for the side of Team TikTok here in the game.
Big shout out to Jay Denman. I see you in the chat as well. Good to see everyone watching today. We obviously massively appreciate it. Who's going to get their head on the end of this?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Goldwyn to whip the ball in from this right-hand side. A good delivery at that as well. Unfortunately, can't find any of his teammates in the box. Just slightly overhit, and that's going to run out of play for a YouTube throw-in. The first 3 minutes, it was safe to say we've not seen the most impressive of footballing affairs thus far. It's been a very scrappy affair back and forth, and as I say that, the ball is loose in the box. I think it's
good block.
Zane who takes a snapshot, but is going to get blocked. Ball back into the box once again. It's a bit of a goalmouth scramble as finally the ball does go out for a goal kick for the side of Team YouTube. There's a bit of action at the start here for Melee B, sporting, like you said, the very bright, luminous yellow and green colours, as well as that.
He's just pulling it off well, to be fair. That helmet is, though, I'm not too sure about that one. Here's Billardino on the ball. What a man. He came in, he's supposed to be the manager, but he came in last minute.
What a man, what a player. I think we was watching him warm up earlier on, hands in the pocket, doing kick-ups, you name it, left,
here
right,
he goes now. Oh, he's chopped it. Oh, he's chopped it. He's going to swing it now, is he? Calm as you like.
I think this is what we're going to see quite a bit, is they try to get control of the ball in the middle of the park and allow for those long shots from the likes of Haber, for example.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to take too long for Team YouTube to start to assert some dominance on this. They've got some really, really good players in there. Nerdfire brings the ball away. All the way.
Do you believe that's gone out for a TikTok throwers? 5 minutes in, a few players seem to be blowing at the wind a little bit slightly already. I don't think a lot of them realised how much of an effort a full 90-minute affair is.
I'm fully expecting the two commentators to get a call ever so soon to give them a hand, I think.
Yeah, well, obviously with the lack of players, in particular from Team YouTube, there's been a few players that unfortunately couldn't have made it today. They have got 11 players exactly, so all of these players are going to have to try and play 90 minutes if possible, but as we say that, the ball is going to go out towards SDPZ's. Oh, fantastic footwork there as he cuts inside.
Maybe a little bit too much. Tried to get the pass away, just couldn't get it off. Good cover.
As it is once again.
A little bit scrappy so far, John.
Yeah, it is very, very scrappy at the moment. I would say finally, though, we've seen the side of YouTube get a little bit of a foothold in the game and start to dominate that ball slightly, or at least within the past few minutes or so. As
and the ball's away.
Ball's going to be run out of play. It's going to be Brandonino who. Too many tricks for comfort there as the ball does go out for a goal kick. And the first bit of action for Luke so far this evening.
Here he goes. All you hear from the crowd is "get out." The crowd are absolutely loving Luke today. Star man.
I love the fact that he's keeping it simple as well. Keep it simple, keep it nice and easy. Play out from the back, and
he was pulling off some good saves in the warm-up, to be fair. We did see him. It's a great
what
ball.
A ball.
He's making it. Nah, good cover from Maverick.
That's going to be rolling straight through into the arms of Melee B, who I think out of the two keepers probably been a little bit more proactive in terms of having to keep concentrated and
not too much in terms of goal-mouth action, to be fair.
I think this game's going to have the sort of feel to it that as soon as one goal goes in, the floodgates are going to open slightly and it'll stretch the game relatively.
The legs start to tire, you know how it is. No, he's not going to make that.
I think we are going to register our first shot on target. I'm not too sure.
We're counting that.
We're going to count that as a shot on target,
yeah.
guys. You know, there's not been much to feed off the past 7 minutes, so we're going to count that as a shot on target. As very much catching practice though for Melee B. As it's a lot better from the side of Team YouTubers. That
I do see people asking why Billardino is playing for Team YouTube. He was the manager for Team YouTube, but due to a couple of call-offs, he's managed to step in, and he was absolutely buzzing to do so. So.
Yeah,
fair play.
I think we've had a few players from the side of YouTube turn up slightly late, so still the numbers in terms of the fresher legs would probably favour the likes of Team TikTok. As a mistake at the back nearly leads to a chance on goal for the side of Team TikTok, but the ball does get scrambled away.
A lot of love for FIFA addicts as well. The man is on the bench. We've seen him in the warm-up, Johnny. He was pulling off some really, really good shots on goal. Interested to see how he plays when he comes on.
It doesn't matter how good you perform taking shots at just a solo keeper. It's whether or not you can...
Luke Bennett. And I don't know if you can hear the crowd, but they absolutely loved that from Luke.
Strong hands, safe hands from Luke in the net, the number one for the side of...
That's a good pass.
Team TikTok.
Stand.
Oh, what a fantastic ball. That is through. One-on-one, it's Zayn.
Go!
Slips it into the bottom corner, and that's going to be TikTok taking the lead. Oh, I love
had to
that.
pull out the Ronaldo celebration.
Love that. This is the first chance for the side of Team TikTok. And well, Zayn, we know how much of a prolific finisher he can be.
Absolutely, you could tell. He's celebrating with the crowd there as well. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's been in that position many times, it seemed. A man with experience here. I have to say, I was thinking Team YouTube were going to be the ones on top, but Team TikTok are taking...
They've looked well. They've looked good. They've looked very, very good on the ball, and it was a few combinations of plays through the middle of the park from the side of Team TikTok that allowed the ball to be slipped through, and saying, well, one-on-one, you just definitely can't miss there. And
absolutely not. Took like a prime tier on Melee B. Might be a little bit disappointed, but
Far too much space inside
the box.
I think no chance.
Melee will definitely be disappointed. Didn't get down the quickest, but I think for any goalkeeper in a 1v1 there, you're probably going to be banking the striker to put it away 9 times out of 10. But
look at that composure.
And the rollout instantly after, getting the play straight back underway from Luke. Great stuff. I see a few people in the chat saying that goal all came from the Luke Bennett rollout.
So did indeed.
Composure.
They could have kicked up and lost it, but not. Here he goes. I didn't actually even realise, but Melee B's got the luminous boots on as well. Man, matches.
Colour coordination, definitely.
Haber trying the World Cup pass, didn't quite pull off.
Luke, though, seeing a lot of, I mean, although it is going to be Team YouTube that are 1-0 down, I would say. Luke's probably been a little bit more of the active keeper thus far in terms of action-wise. As
he kicks it. There we go. Oh, great touch from Zane. It's unlucky. Oh,
fumble at the back.
Zane's looking very dangerous, I have to say.
He's looking, yeah, he's everything that seems to be happening for Team TikTok seems to be going through him. I'm not too sure if he's actually playing in that number 10 role or if he's playing in the number 9. It seems like he's got a bit of a free role drifting around the middle of the park quite often.
See a couple of people pulling their hamstrings, stretching out.
A few stretches out already.
10
minutes in, we're the lactic acid starting to flow through the through the bones and the body ever so slightly.
Here goes Luke Solve Collectibles.
Yeah, Team TikTok going to get us back underway and.
Billardino, let's see what you've got, Billy. That's a good ball.
A great cross-up pass.
Great pass. Oh, he's missed it. The quality is just lacking slightly as it gets to the final third, I think.
I think that is the biggest issue we're seeing for the side of Team YouTube. When you wanted that one little quality pass, and it seems to have happened for the side of Team TikTok, and well, that's just that then obviously allowed them to put Zane through one-on-one on goal and open the score in here. But what, 5 or so minutes gone since the opening goal here at Homeland Stadium, the home of Ashford United. And Team TikTok, they look quite comfortable thus far, to be totally honest with you. They've not really been troubled thus far in terms of an actual shot or strike on target. It's been pretty much catching practice for Luke Bennett, but then again, a keeper of his calibre and world-class calibre, it's going to be catching practice all day.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm looking forward to Haber getting a chance to get a strike on goal. Really want to see what he can pull off. But Team YouTube need to get started. They've not quite managed to find a rhythm yet.
Again, everything seems to be going through Zane right now, twisting and turning on the edge of the halfway line. That's fantastic from Zane.
Great through ball as well. Not quite going to catch it though.
Because I think that's what's going to be key for the side of Team TikTok here, is if they can get Zane on the ball as much as possible.
Absolutely.
And really let him dictate the play. He seems to be very composed on the ball. Very skillful as well.
Not too many options. As Reeve lumps up the pitch. Luke comes and wins a header. What a header that was. Still a little bit scrappy though.
I think the story of the game thus far has definitely been the side. It's these areas here. Team TikTok seems to be winning the midfield battle at the moment, and it's really allowing them to dictate the play. How many times have we seen the ball just, shifted out towards the left or the right-hand side of midfield, and just be in complete control of the game thus far? Team TikTok has been. And with the side of YouTube, what are you saying if you're Bully, you're the manager, you're playing at the same time though? How are you trying to motivate your team? And it wouldn't surprise me, maybe a change of formation already 10 minutes into the game, because they really look like they're lacking the numbers to try and compete in the middle of the park right now.
Absolutely. I think they just need to be, there needs to be a lot more options when they've got the ball. You see them at the back, nobody's really looking for the ball, and here we go, we lose it again as they take it away, but Reeve then wins it back. Just options and pass and moving, just to keep it simple. Billardino's trying to get involved in the middle now instead of being out wide, but Team TikTok are seeing them well. As SDPs he gets away.
That's what we need to see more of. That's what we need to see more of for YouTube. I don't think SDPs was too pleased with the referee's decision there. I thought I somewhat agreed with him.
I know, I have to say, I thought it was a corner. The ref got one wrong there.
But we need to see more of that from the side of Team YouTube. I think, you know, we mentioned and highlighted Zane already, for example, really trying to dictate the play for the side of Team TikTok. We need someone from YouTube to get the ball to feet, step up a little bit, and try and take a few players on and dictate the play slightly. And that's exactly what Bullardino's done. It's DTG from goal.
Tackle. He goes with an unorthodox way of tackling him instead of trying to catch it with his hands. But it was just as effective.
Round of applause all
As
around
his top
there.
says, get out. Go on, Luke. Somebody asking in the chat, is there VAR? Unfortunately, there's not VAR.
I don't. No. Maybe we can make the decisions ourselves as we go along. That might be worth the shout.
I think somebody needs to. Oh, he's just not made them Nerdfire. Unbelievable. But then it comes to nothing.
Ollie,
he's trying to get back in place in there.
I think he's just seen Nerdfire.
Oh,
pop it through the legs of. Ball get left behind side. There is a. I think you can see already a little bit of fatigue creeping into play within 15 minutes of these two teams.
Let us know in the chat as well. Who are you rooting for in this game? Team YouTube, Team TikTok.
I think the main question is if there's a penalty or free kick, who will we see and taking it from
I hope
each
Luke
side?
Bennett gets to take it for Team TikTok for sure.
Winning goal.
Great
tackle,
tackle, Jordan Coyle.
from Jordan Coyle. DTG not too happy. I think that's a poor decision from the ref there, personally. Don't think I agree with that. That's nothing but ball. As I don't think Jordan will be... Oh, that's a superb tackle from Jordan. I've just seen it back on the replay.
Great tackle.
Don't agree with that at all. That's definitely going to be one to go on the TikTok later on, I think. That the action replay of the...
Oh, that's a good throw.
Ball into the box, DTG, just getting a bit scrappy once again. The ball
wants a
drops to
shot.
Haber.
Those videos he puts on
I think
Twitter
they must have been
fake.
edited. Green screens all around, I think, for
Team YouTube. There's a lot of love for Team YouTube in the chat.
I think for the side of Team YouTube, it's just still lacking that final bit of quality in the final third at the moment. As we do.
Here he goes again. All eyes on Luke Bennett.
The confidence to play out from the back in Team TikTok. It's
a man that's played football before.
That's a man who's played at the highest level of football before, I think. One thing to mention, the manager, though, for obviously the side of Team YouTube, which is going to be Bully, of course, having to slot into, I think it's right back he's currently playing.
Well, I just seen him, I was going to say that to you, I just seen him there, he's almost playing left wing, so I've not got a clue where he's playing. He might just have a little free role being the manager.
Well, listen, he's the manager, he can do what he's like. No one else can say anything to him. But how much do you think that's going to impact sort of the team of YouTube, you know, knowing that you're kind of in it for the long game, you're not going to be able to make many subs. Oh, what a fantastic ball. I thought Zane was going to latch on to that, but...
Yeah, I mean, the legs start to tire. I mean, that's 17 minutes in, you're already seeing heavy legs, and the thought of there's no subs, we need to get through this, it's not going to be easy for them. Whereas Team TikTok have about 12 other players sat on the bench right now waiting to come on. That's James. This seems to be the pass.
That's a fantastic pass from James as well. DTG, though, just...
Unbelievable. Man of the match performance so far from Luke.
We know DTG's got a few number ones in his back pocket in the music industry, but unfortunately... Not 99 pace at the moment as Luke gets there ahead of him. But Luke, definitely, you mentioned, I think he's having the game of his life thus far. Really solid performance out of him.
Oh, it's another great ball. That was a good save. Great pass, great touch there.
I think the ball's actually going to stay in play, potentially. As again, it's the team of TikTok who have had the better of the chances thus far in the first half.
Oh, Jay Coyle, 29, who's a big lad, is coming up for the corner. And that's going out of the park. Never mind.
I don't even know if that actually came in.
I don't think it did. It's those little chances when you get a corner, free kick in dangerous areas, you need to make the most of it. Especially putting people like that up. Hello Kai, yes, Daz Balaten is on commentary. How you doing?
The Daz Balaten.
I'm glad somebody knows who.
The one little bit of ego in you has just been boosted crazy.
My head.
You're not even going to fit out the door later on. You're going to have to put it out the window. That's how huge it's going to be. But
Billardino seems to be off the pitch now as well, standing doing his managerial duties.
And already 18 minutes in, like you said, a few players are already blowing quite heavily. But for the side of Team TikTok, I think they're probably the slightly younger of the sides. Oh, that's a fantastic pass. That's a fantastic goal.
I have to say, where I was stood, I thought it might have been offside, but what a pass from Zane. And they do it again. As those two linking up again, it was the other way around this time, so...
That's a beautiful bit of skill, though, from Zane. The footwork at close range, the silky skills.
Flick over the head. Yeah, hearing shouts of offside, I did think it was, but you know what? Great pass, great finish.
We'll have to try and get the VAR up and running for Content Creators Cup number 2, I think. A shout out to the cameraman.
Go on, the cameraman want to make a wee appearance there. It's a little bit wet and windy out there, so don't worry about that. Let's get a high spam in the chat for the cameraman. He's next big football streamer coming up. Things get back under. Well, actually, no. Was it offside? Did they give it as offside? It still says 1-0, and we're not too sure. As I think the goal does stand. We're just getting that updated for you, but fantastic stuff! And again, this man in the middle part, Page, seems to be doing really well as well. Braden Page. Cameraman is a legend. We're seeing a lot of love for the cameraman.
A lot of love for the cameraman.
Although Billardino, I love how he's standing on the side of the park with his full kit on, not putting a jumper on or nothing. I can guarantee people will pass him the ball. I don't think that would have stood in the Premier League. No. Personally.
Just or any league in general.
Ronaldo Sanchez passing it to the billboard at the side of the park. Gonna have one of those situations again.
This is definitely the side of Team TikTok though.
Braden Page is looking like a player.
Pops it through the legs as well. The side of TikTok, they're having fun right now. Where they're expressing themselves. For a second I thought the ball was going to get slipped through to Zane once more.
It seems to be that trio, John. It's Braden Page, Zane and Ace. Linking up very, very well together, which Team YouTube just don't seem to have.
And I think they're missing that. Again, we mentioned earlier on about 10 minutes ago after we saw the side of TikTok take a 1-0 lead. It was a lack of control in the middle of the pitch and in the centre of midfield for the side of YouTube, and that's where they seem to have been losing the game thus far. And exactly again in the instance for the second goal, it was just too easy for Zane to get the space and dictate the state of play.
Team YouTube just can't seem to get started.
A few heavy touches, I think, and they just can't seem to get hold of the ball. And I don't think I've seen the side of YouTube string 4 or 5.
Well, no fresh legs to bring on.
And that's the problem you can have because the game can get a little bit stale, right? As
Zane's one-on-one, he's ran it around the goalkeeper, and is that Kieran? Goal! Is that Kieran Rance?
That's going to be the captain.
Captain, fantastic. CR7 said, oh, look at the dancing. Stop that immediately, please.
The side of Team TikTok now really
taking over. Petition for Daz to whack a kit on. Hey, there could be potential.
I can see a few of the Team YouTube players around the refs once again, and they're not happy with a decision. I'm not too sure if it was a foul in the lead up to the goal, but definitely not happy with something.
Number 69. What a guy.
And now he's saying, you know what, I've done my job. I'm going to go and stick my suit on.
That's it.
And I'm going to be dictating the play from the sidelines for the rest of the game. It'll be interesting to see who he gives the captain. Zambantu.
Got to give it to Luke Bennett.
Surely.
He's not. Give it to Braden Page. He has looked a player, to be fair. You can tell he's played before.
Very confident on the ball. Very comfortable with the ball at his feet, for sure. 3-0 within the first 25 minutes of the game. The side of Team YouTube, well, they could be in for a very long affair.
Long day.
We mentioned that a lot of their players, obviously, unfortunately, couldn't turn up, and there were some issues with getting a few players here. So, you know, had they had some of those players, it might have been a little bit of a different game. People might be playing out of position slightly and not, you know, the most confident or comfortable in their roles.
Got to wonder though, Cal the Dragon, if he was here playing for Team TikTok, it could have been 5 or 6 now by now.
I think they would have abandoned the game. Yeah. To be totally, I think Team YouTube would have
rage quit.
As soon as they saw him on the team sheet.
That's it.
To be totally honest with you,
but Zayn gets the ball, and this is when it becomes dangerous. You know, look at it. He's going to hit it. Maybe not. Alright, it could be a foul. Yep.
Oh.
He's desperate. Zayn's desperate.
Instantly, you can see Zayn's put the ball straight down. He's taking this free kick.
He's confident.
Petition for Luke Bennett to come up from the other end of the pitch and take the shot. Don't think Noah's too happy with you in the chat.
I've seen that.
Daz
I do apologise, Noah, if I've blocked you before, but I'm sure it was for a very good reason.
I don't think he's too happy with you, mate, to be honest with you.
Zayn's taking it. He's a confident man. Oh, the goalie spilled it, but he's managed to get away somehow.
Pushes it wide somehow. Ball back into the box.
Foot addicts that is on now as well.
Ball whipped in once again, flicked into the box. A scorpion attempt.
Stop it.
As that is going to be...
Oh, he's raging. Ham's absolutely fuming. Ham is fuming. Is this? I don't know if this is real or not. Is this just for camera? Is this real?
Wait,
oh, he's raging.
He's absolutely
fuming, by the way. Big Ham is not happy, man. He is actually raging. The ref's going to send him off. Oh! You're off.
I think he headbutt. Did he try to...
He's fuming. He's wanting ice.
Ham has been sent off in a charity football game. And now he's trying to fight the referee.
So it's FIFA addicts. Everyone was calling for FIFA addicts as well before the game. Something has happened between the two of them. FIFA addicts went for the scorpion kick. I think that might have been where it came from. The scorpion kick, he's almost hit him in the face.
Surely
and
not.
Look at Ham getting dragged off the pitch. He's absolutely fuming. As I can see, FIFA addicts is just laughing away. Quite the thing. He did try the Giroud.
That is not what you like to see here. They were already down players. Daz, I think you might get the call up sooner rather than later, my friend.
Think it might be time. Oh, to be fair, his face is looking a little bit red.
I think he might have caught him.
Up you come with us, son. Up you come.
I think he might have been caught by the boot, potentially.
To be fair, I mean, it's the ball's there.
The ball's there to be won.
There's
no difference between him going for a bicycle kick or that, right? Exactly. To try and win the ball.
He's not done it on purpose, but
the reaction is definitely not one you like to see in any situation. But
I have to say, I thought it was a little bit staged at first, but then it turned into a little bit of an actual scrap. So there's good entertainment for everyone watching.
Well, that's one for the TikTok.
Yeah, somebody screen record that.
Someone screen record that.
Fire that on 100,000 views.
Credit me and Daz in the title. And we feast tonight, boys. We feast.
Addicts. FIFA addicts is getting a lot of love for that attempted scorpion kick. Although he did instigate the little scrap there, though. So as Bulardino's back on the pitch. Now, Team YouTube, a man down, 3-0 down. What chance have they got?
I think if you're the side of Team YouTube, it's damage limitation, right?
I think
it's definitely damage limitation. I'm still so confused as to where that reaction came out of.
But even with the scorpion,
I can understand it's a little bit frustrating if you get caught high or if you get caught in the face, but the aggressive reaction afterwards, I think he might have leant in with his head or a hand towards the
It's a shame we don't have any replays because
I would love VAR to have had a look at that.
As Goldswain goes to swing the ball in from the corner. You can see the wind as well. It's not easy. Oh, just went the wrong way. No way. Bulardino, calm as you like back there. Love to see it.
I'd be interested to try and count.
Oh, he's away. Brandonio.
He's rolled another challenge. Is he one with the keeper?
Look, what a tackle!
Ollie, fantastic tackle from Ollie.
Celebration as well. Everyone wants Luke Bennett as a striker. I'll need to maybe put in a little request.
I think we definitely need to see that at some point. Give him the final 10 minutes.
Look at the celebrations just from that tackle. You love to see it. Ederson or Luke Bennett? I'm taking Luke Bennett all day long. Luke would have saved it anyway. A lot of love for Luke in the chat, John. I did see recently had this TikTok banned after a little bit of a dodgy live, but now he's back. He's back and he's ready to go again, he says.
raring to go and putting on a performance of the lifetime. Ball whipped into the box and
somehow headed it behind him, above him.
I think it was DTG. It was about 3 yards out. Somehow misses the target. As it'd be interesting. I'm not too sure if we are still playing with 11 players for the team of YouTube, and it was more like a sent to the sin bin kind of thing for.
Well, that's what. Yeah, I was thinking that.
For Ham, or if they are playing with 10 players. And
somehow they've got a corner out of that again, though.
Someone's asked you, Daz, Cal the Dragon or Luke Bennett, and
Cal
why?
the Dragon. Well, to be honest, after this performance I've seen today,
What a save again by Luke.
I'm going to have to take Luke Bennett. Cal the Dragon's only
but
been
we can't
against plant pots and bins and things
we
like
can't
that.
We can't forget though. Obviously, at the moment, Luke would edge it because of the horrific and horrendous shoulder injury.
Very, very true.
That Cal has.
We do wish Cal the Dragon a speedy
recovery. We obviously wish you the road to recovery.
We've got somebody in the chat, Archie, saying, Daz, I've uploaded the scrap on my TikTok. Archie, you're in for a winner, son. Good lad. Tag me in that. I'll watch it later.
I think he has what you'd call secured the bag.
Yes,
that is very much.
You have now become viral.
You are now going to play next year in Content Creators Cup for Team TikTok.
Cal the Dragon, everyone's asking where Cal is. Cal unfortunately couldn't make it, as I don't know if you heard, but he's suffered a really serious shoulder injury, which has unfortunately ruled him out for the rest of his life. So, oh, it's a goal! How has that happened? I think Haber's just got a goal.
I think it was Haber, yeah. He goes through one-on-one. And
too busy talking about our boy Cal the Dragon.
I think
Haber go one-on-one.
Unfortunately, Luke just couldn't get the outstretched left leg or left hand. Is that what you want for the side of Team YouTube, though?
Yeah.
50 minutes ago before half-time, you put another goal in the back of the net, and all of a sudden it's 3-2. Going into the second half, you're looking a little bit more likely.
That was a good finish from Haber, a little toe poke.
I've had a few questions in the chat as well, say who you think's better between.
He does. I wonder if Cal will be watching from home. Cal the Dragon, big shout out to you if you're watching from home, son.
So if he calls for VAR as a potential offside, I think he was most definitely onside there, as he was the one who ran with the ball in the first place.
It might have even been a throw-in, I don't know.
Someone said the only reason Luke's conceded the goal was because there was a green laser pen pointing in his eye.
That's it. Like, something going on with the audio. Audio, are you good? What is that, Mike? My ears. Zane's 1-on-1 again. Maybe not 1-on-1, but.
Oh, I think we want to have VAR to have a look at that one. As huge shouts from the side of TikTok go up for handball.
Not sure if the sound's okay right now, boys. Let us know in the chat.
I would love to see a replay of the red card incident.
Yeah.
Once again.
We'll see. I reckon we'll try and catch that.
As I'm still very confused as to what happened.
Genuinely, like I say,
I thought it was a bit of fun, scripted. They were like, you know what, we'll do this to secure the views for the next video.
Big Ham just went in with the head. Straight off.
As it is.
Go on, Ginge. I see you, angry Ginge. Big shout out to the boy.
It is currently 3-1. To mention, do not worry. The side of Team YouTube, obviously having Haber go through one-on-one and just poke the ball past Luke Bennett.
Scoreboard as well.
So all of a sudden, I think there's, sometimes we see it quite often in actual football and in the Premier League, for example, where a team will go down to 10 men and all of a sudden they have this fight just lifted and the spirit lifted within them, and that's exactly what's happened.
I don't know if Team TikTok have got a little bit complacent or what, but they've kind of fell out a little bit since the goal.
Does it come down to that incident that we mentioned that obviously results in Team YouTube going down to 10 men, but a little bit of fire in the belly.
Yeah, another goal before half-time for Team YouTube, and it's game on. As we see the crowd try to G up Luke as well. Brandonio ready to swing it in.
Ball whips in. It's going to be met by the head. It's DTG. It's
goal.
scrambled in the back of the net.
It is as well.
By DTG. And well, that's the second goal we were talking about. And it's game on. Very much game on here.
3-2.
As DTG asking for a little bit from the fans. I don't think he got too much back in response, unfortunately.
Is he playing at the Emirates? It's game on now. I'm still trying to figure out if there is only 10 men for Team YouTube.
Let's do a... There is. I believe there is only 10 men.
No, there's 11. 1, 2... so Team YouTube do still have 11 on the park. So the red card
I do believe it just means he cannot.
It's a roll on, roll
he
off.
Can't participate in the rest of the game. Then I would assume.
Here comes Ace Musa though. He's looked a bit of a player. Good turn. Oh, it's a 1-2. He can't get the shot away. Look at the defence in front of him. The tackles are flying in now.
Team YouTube, they're up for it now. Definitely after scoring those two. Oh, fantastic footwork from Bullardinho. The Bulldog.
Oh, what a
fantastic ball as well. And,
Haber's away. Look at his face.
Oh, he's pulled his out of feet.
Oh, he let himself down with the finish. Luke got back well though, to be fair.
I think he's pulled his hammy in the process. I don't know if you caught the glimpse of his face.
Wasn't he happy?
Was not happy, but...
That was absolutely hilarious.
Oh, that's
in. Oh!
Shot across there.
The ball has somehow stuck on top of the net.
Yeah, I don't think Ham could have any really complaints with the fact he's been sent for an early bath. As
Sound's going on with the sound again. I don't know what keeps happening, but they keep on saying sound on my ears. Sound's going on.
But his camera's too hot.
It's Brandinho whips the ball in. Unfortunately, I think it was Ree from centre of midfield making a third man burst into the box. But the side of Team YouTube, it's been a tale of, two halves of the first half, if you would. The first 20 odd minutes or so, very much dominated by the side of Team TikTok. But all of a sudden, it's the side of YouTube. Oh, he's fantastic from Team YouTube. I thought.
Yeah, thanks for everyone letting us know, boys. It's the replays that we're getting the sounds on, so we'll try and see what's going on with that and we'll get it sorted, alright?
We do apologise.
Let us know in the chat if you can hear us all okay when we're just playing it normally, though, as the ref goes over to... I think the ref's actually counting the players, thinking, wait, now how's there 11 still in the park? Oh, he's not happy. Not happy with something. Oh, a little shout from the crowd there. Hopefully he's never heard that.
We do apologise if you heard any offensive...
He's wanting subs made.
Wording.
Bring back Ham. Everyone's wanting Ham back.
I think if we get enough hashtag bring back Hams in the chat, it'll be forced to.
I think Ham's not going to get to play football again after that outburst of rage. It's good though. It's good to see the games a little bit more even now. We would have hated it for to be an absolute walkover from Team TikTok. So.
And yeah, I'm not too sure what the ref had a bit of an issue with there. I think it was someone from the crowd maybe, or...
I think, to be fair, the ref seems like he's up for this as well. He's looking for centre stage a little bit.
I think he's channeling his inner Mike Dean.
He is.
He's ready for a controversial decision here or there.
Very long throw. Jordan, big Jordan with a header. He's away. Can't see who that is. Zane. As soon as Zane gets the ball, you know something's about to happen.
He's so good at these tricky footwork.
Absolutely jinxed him. Commentators curse, as they say.
I think Zane's used up all of his inner ability within the first 20 minutes or so.
Oh, he got that right in the nuts. Oh, it's a goal! The goalie stopped playing as Maverick lies on the deck. One ball less.
Rule number one of football you learn as a kid: always play to the whistle. Apparently, I'm not too sure who it was actually who scored the goal. As the physio was going to come onto the pitch and give a little bit of attention.
That was a sore one. I'm not gonna lie. I actually felt that from up here. That's another injury for Team YouTube. They are struggling. Just let me know if you need a hand, boys.
I think at this point we just scrap the broadcast and go warm up, stretch our legs out slightly.
As we see a little replay here. Oh, that's a sore one. That's a sore one.
Got to play to the whistle though, Daz. Got to play to the whistle.
Melee was just kind of, I think he felt sorry for Mav there. Ended up just watching it, so. Shameless from
I agree. I was just about to say that. I think I would like to have seen the ball go out of play, sorry.
I love that's coming from Danny Aarons, who would most likely have hit the shot as well there, I'm sure of it.
Someone's also said this keeper is on fraud watch after that. I think maybe the side of Team TikTok slipped him a few.
That's it.
We will try and bring you another replay of the red card once we sort that audio out. I think people in the chat still want to try and get cleared up. It looked like it was a bit of a kick out and a lash out in from.
But let us know in the chat, what would you have done in that situation? Would you have taken the shot? I know I would have. Or would you have booted out the park like Jay Coyle has just done? Jesus! Nearly horse.
I think he heard you saying boot
He's
the
not
ball
happy,
out
that's just at Billardino's car. Danny Aarons saying he would never have shot. I just don't believe that. I just don't believe that. Angry Ginge is probably one of the worst goalkeepers I've ever seen, judging by his TikToks. Hey Ginge. Billardino throws it in to Reeve. Goalkeepers are fraud. That's a shame for Melee B. I think it's the helmet. I think it's a bit too tight for him. Oh, Ace Musa. Good feet.
Again, all of a sudden, it seems to have swung back in favour slightly of Team TikTok. They're dictating the game once again. Final 5 minutes here before half-time. As the side of Team YouTube, though, it could have been a lot worse situation for them.
No,
definitely could have been a lot worse for them.
4-2. 4-2's not actually that bad a position for Team YouTube to be in, considering a man sent off. Albeit they've snuck another man on to make it 11v11 still. As the weather takes a bit of a turn for the worst, because I'm back in Scotland now.
I say you must feel right at home with this weather, Daz. I don't think you'd be complaining much.
It's absolutely raining.
As you can see, the rain coming down extremely heavily here.
Everyone wanting Ham to be brought back. I don't know if Ham will be allowed to play again, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Oh, son. Oh, maybe not. Nowhere near it. Seen somebody mention it, I don't know if you've seen it, John. Angry Ginge buying his son Deco pair of football boots. It's good to see no one's sporting them in this game, that's for sure. Although saying that, it looks like Luke Bennett's got a pair of Son Deco gloves on. Treated himself a new pair, I think.
I think sometimes you just gotta stick to the basics, right? Basics work.
I'm sure they still
best.
do the job. I'm sure they still do the job.
You can try and be like Melee and go full out and
that's proven not to have worked for him.
Chani, you're in a Peter Cech, or keep it nice and simple. Like Luke Bennett hasn't been one of the best goalkeepers in the world. As final few minutes to play here before we head into half time, and
get one more goal.
Probably a few more chances left in this game. Well, at least this half.
Hit it. He's hitting it. He's hitting it.
Catch
Good
practice
hands.
from
Good hands.
Melee. Getting a few requests of bring back the cameraman. We will maybe we'll try and get a brief cameo interview with him, how he found it being on stream.
Billardino, you can just tell Billardino plays football. He's calm on the ball, although he made an arse of that pass, so maybe not. Oh, he's done well. Look, Reeve is an absolute tank of a man.
Yeah, we know he.
Stop it! These two link up so well.
Yeah, the link up play is second to none really here.
Now, there's absolutely no Melee B slander, trust me. We're all rooting for him. I'm not sure about the sock, top and boot combo. I'm not sure about it.
It's a bit mixed match at the moment. We're also got to say quickly before we head into half time, a huge shout out to UFL, of course, for sponsoring the event and the stream. We do appreciate it as
Reeve absolutely stands on the boy. Almost gets away with the pass. As you see, the rain is torrential.
Really chucking it down. I think we're lucky we're playing on a 4G artificial pitch here, as opposed to
think if they ask us to play, John, we'll be.
I think I will be like, you know what? I really appreciate the opportunity, but unfortunately, I have other commitments.
Absolutely. Staying warm inside with a pint of blackcurrant water. Buillardino, he wants to get involved. You can see him. He's desperate to get things moving for his team. Look, he's fuming.
He's saying,
we're looking for it. We're
no options, no movement here from the side of. The side of Team YouTube.
You able to shout to him? He's just absolutely covered now. Yeah, we're gonna try and get the camera sorted as well, boys. As you can see, it's a bit difficult when the rain is absolutely pouring down. It's almost as soon as we wipe it, it's just instantly back on it again. It's unfortunate. Look at all the fans behind Luke Bennett. They're loving him. I think it'd be a bit disappointing to have conceded 2 goals in this first half, though. Especially the one where the Haber's first goal. Yeah. We're changing the kicker. Let's see what Jordan can do. We've already seen him smash one out the park. Oh my! Oh, get Buillardino! Go on, Bully! Oh, useless. Oh, somebody tell him to keep it down. I don't think he was too happy with that. Look at Bullard. What a man, though. What a man! What a player. Very handsome man. He's one of my good friends, and he told me to say that. But very good looking guy. Needs to work on his shooting, though. Try and channel those good looks into a good being a good footballer. That's it. A lot of love for him, and it goes straight to Buillardino again. Was that Jordan that took the kick again? No, it was Luke this time who took the kick. Oh, he's through. DTG, a snapshot, just leaning back, and that's going to be half time here at Homelands between Team TikTok and Team YouTube. It's 4 goals to 2 in favour of the black and white stripes of Team TikTok. I would say definitely the better team in the first half, though. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they dominated for the first good half an hour anyway. The sending off almost changed the way for Team YouTube, though, I have to say. It kicked them into gear, and they got themselves 2 goals. So it'll be interesting to see how the second half goes. Yep, I definitely feel we'll have to wait and see how things unfold here. It's a lot closer, though. Only a 2-goal deficit now in comparison to the 3-goal deficit. I think we are going to be chucking it back downstairs for a little bit of a half-time break and show with the other presenters. But make sure you guys join us back here for some more action at the Homelands Stadium. I believe we are going to have about a 15-minute break for half-time. I don't know if the half-time show or presentation was going to be suspended because of the rain and the torrential rain outside. Yeah, but I'm looking at the presenters just now. I think they're wanting to try and do it undercover. I do not blame them. We'll try and get a little shout out for Luke Bennett to go up front for a little change. I'll go and goals. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we will be back for the second half relatively soon.
Hello and welcome back to after the first half of the game where Team TikTok are up 4-2. Now, let me know in the comments down below what you did think of that game. We do have Zane, Kieran, Ace Musa scoring 2, all for TikTok, and obviously we have It's Habit scoring for Team YouTube. And DTG also with a header. Now, as we did say before the game, people might be getting sent off. People might get red cards and go down to 10 man.
Do you know who I predicted
to get
a red card?
Who was that?
Alal Ham.
Exactly, that's who got predicted.
What did we just see happen? That was foul.
That was wild. That was really wild. To be fair to him, I did see the high tackle, but he did get sent off for his reaction after it. Now, just before that 4th goal did go in, Mav did get hit in the baby makers. Just before that 4th goal, did go in, and I think our predictions have been wiped out, to be completely honest with you.
Completely. So I said 3-1 to TikTok at full time, and you know it has kind of panned out as that sort of game, just much more high scoring.
And I said, I think my prediction was 3-1 to YouTube. Again, that has been completely wiped out of the ballpark. This could get a cricket score for YouTube, Team YouTube, if they're not careful. We had seen in the previous week where they was training with each other, but it kind of looks like it's all fall apart now. Team TikTok look like they're on it.
A little bit. I think it goes back to what we said at the start, that TikTok's fitness, I think, have served them really well. You know, they are the younger team.
Most definitely.
They're much fitter. I tell you who really impressed me on Team YouTube, though, Brandonio.
Yeah,
Brandonio, he was fantastic. I played against him at Clash of Creators.
Yeah.
He's a nightmare to play against. You can never keep him in the pocket. He's fast, he's big, he's strong, he's great. He's a well-rounded package. And he ran the entire pitch a few times there, I've got to say. I think that is a concern for Team TikTok.
The left back for Team TikTok has been left in space so many times. Again, he has been running into space. He has been playing very well, like you just said, Brandy. You know, again, he's been taking on a lot of players, and you know, beautiful football, I'd say. Beautiful football from him.
I would have to agree, yeah.
So, what did you think of the game? Let us know in the comments down below. We got
someone wiping the camera.
Got someone wiping the screen.
The weather did not necessarily hold up during that first half. The heavens completely opened.
It did completely open and
they're
come
still
down.
Open right now. That may make a difference if it keeps raining.
So that's why you can't see our beautiful faces on the screen. Also, I don't have a jacket with me. I know my mum will be shouting at me right now saying, "Where's your jacket?" Because she did tell me to bring it. And I did bring it, but I forgot to put it on. As you can see on screen now, the rain is absolutely bombing it down.
Shucking it down.
I hope some people in the crowd today have got some good jackets with them.
Yeah.
Hopefully they have.
Well, it has been a good turnout. I saw there was a lot of fans. They were waiting for them to come off the pitch.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people really up for it today. I was honestly impressed by the turnout today.
Yeah. Again, like we said before the game, Luke has got a lot of fans. Every time he makes a save, every time he comes out the goal, the crowd's just absolutely screaming for him.
100%. You could see the limbs every time Luke made any save. It's pie face all over again.
It is.
People love to see, you know, a keeper who has got that connection with the crowd.
Yeah,
it's electric to see. We love Luke Bennett. We love Luke Bennett.
We love Luke Bennett, and I'm pretty sure you love Luke Bennett. Luke Bennett has shown Carl the Dragon up today. Because Luke Bennett has come, he's put on an amazing game. You know, he's only let 2 in, but he's made some amazing saves. He's rushed the plays when he's needed to. Again, I'm not going to lie, Mealy B has let us down a bit.
A little bit. I've got to say, I thought that the hat that he's wearing may have served him well.
I thought the way he had his hat on, he had his Prime Petted Check hat on, I thought he would have made some saves. But again, you can't blame all on the keeper, because at the end of the day, the ball's got to get through the team to score. Team YouTube has been left open quite wide a few times. I've seen Reeve switch positions. I've seen people come out of positions. And to be fair, Team TikTok are playing beautiful football. And to be completely honest with you, it looks like Team TikTok are the team who's been training.
I think that they've been the ones that were working together. I think it goes back to, you know, I don't want to say I told you so, but, you know, this is what I predicted. Team TikTok, from the moment I walked in here today, they had chemistry. You know, you can tell that those boys really actually care for each other. You know, Team YouTube, I don't get me wrong, some really nice guys on Team YouTube, get on well with a lot of them, but, you know, I think that defence just needs to get a little bit tighter. Like, I think they need to just communicate the basics a little bit better. I couldn't agree with you anymore.
I do think, again, just to reiterate, I do think they need to be a lot more tighter. I think the whole team needs to be a lot more tighter. But, like, earlier today, when we turned up, Team TikTok were already out. They already had the shin pads, the boots on. They were ready. Team YouTube, not to call any players out, and I won't do that, but some turned up late, one being the one who got sent off.
Yeah, so I'm not going to lie, it's been a very poor showing by Halal Ham. You know, I'm sure he's a nice lad, don't know him personally. You know, I'm a big fan of some of his videos actually, but I don't think there's any way around the fact that was poor.
No.
I think that hit to the balls may have been karma, you could say.
That was, and I think before that 4th goal went in, Mav did get hit in the baby makers, unfortunately. And he went down and couldn't. But Mealy couldn't swipe up the goal. I don't know what's going on with Mealy. I really do not know.
He's not at his. I'm sure he will probably look back at that first half and be disappointed by his performance. But, you know, this does lead us on to a very interesting second half. 6 goals in 45 minutes.
I don't think anyone expected that. 6 goals before the game. I don't think anybody expected that. But we do have. It looks like the light is coming back out. Hopefully we keep it on. And it's
got a lovely rainbow up there in the sky right now.
Lovely rainbow shining outside. Hopefully we get some nice weather for the second half. like Tom has just said, this does make for a very interesting second half. 6 goals in the first half. I think if Team YouTube have gone inside and had a good talk with each other, hopefully they come back out and gel together, because they have got some good players who've played football before and who regularly play football. But I wonder if Team TikTok can keep the pressure going.
I think that Team TikTok are going to go back to the changing room right now with all of the confidence.
Yeah,
I think that they're
100%.
going to sit down and think, look at that, look, we're so much fitter than them, and they're going to have to go for another 45 minutes.
100%.
Mentally, what does that do? Like, you've just dominated, for the most part, dominated them. Okay, yes, YouTube did begin to pull it back, but it just wasn't quite enough. And I feel like TikTok know that they've got that edge now. They're a younger team. I think that the morale will be much higher in the TikTok changing room, I'm not going to lie. Unless YouTube can maybe do something completely different. They may come out with a new formation, maybe play like a 5-back or something, keep that defence tight if that was where the weakness was. 5 at the back, I can maybe see it. They're going to have to change around the positions a lot. But the good thing about their team is that I'm sure a lot of those players are versatile, and they're just here for the one day. They're not going to be too bound to their position.
No.
I'm sure some of those guys will volunteer to play in defence if they need to.
And they are coming back out now. I do believe, well, I hope they have actually changed a formation, Team YouTube, because they were so open at the back. Maybe they've changed to a 5 at the back. I'm not too sure.
I think that if they've not changed their formation, I think we're in for the same thing again.
I think we're in for the cricket score if Team YouTube have not done anything.
Are we going to give a final prediction before we go back to the commentary?
I'm going to say Team TikTok. I am now changing my prediction. I did say at the beginning again 3-1, but I'm now changing my TikTok prediction to 7-4. I'm going to go with Team TikTok.
So you reckon 3 more goals for you? Yeah. 3 more goals for TikTok. Sorry, 2 more goals for YouTube. Yeah, it seems doable. I think that there will be. I think both teams will score again in this half. I think that the way this game's going, it's very difficult to see it any other way. Yeah. You know what? 7-4. 7-4. I think that's reasonable.
Now, I hope you do enjoy the rest of the game, and we are going to hand you back over to our commentary team.
See you later.
Welcome back here to the Homeland Stadium, the home of Ashford United FC. We've got a game between Team TikTok and Team YouTube. Thank you to our lovely presenters for keeping you guys very much entertained throughout the half-time breakers. Obviously as well, thank you so much to UFL for being the headliner sponsors for the event itself. I was hearing cricket scores potentially be thrown around from
7-4.
I mean, if it's judging off the first half, it wouldn't surprise me if we see a high score in the second half either, Des.
No, absolutely. We see the sun seems to be coming out a little bit now as well, so hopefully we should have a good, strong second half.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We've avoided the rain ever so slightly as we ventured ourselves out onto the standings earlier on and got absolutely soaking wet. So we
going back out.
Literally walked straight back in. As we are going to get things back up and underway here, hopefully relatively soon for you guys. I think we're just waiting on the referee to do his final checks and get back out onto the pitch himself.
The ref's not happy with the ball again.
Ref's not happy. I think he's had a word with Ham at half-time maybe as well as to why he's been sent off. I'm just picturing Ham in the Jose Mourinho gif where he sat in the car park waiting for him after the game.
That's it.
So here we go then, things are getting back underway for the second half between Team TikTok and Team YouTube. A big 45 minutes for Team YouTube on the line as they don't want the newbies of TikTok, the newer platform should I say, to be the superior ones here. As if you're Team YouTube, if you're Bully, the team manager, as well as the captain, what have you said to your squad at half-time?
I just need to get stuck in more. I feel like they need to do more, get a lot more options. We mentioned it in the first half. as Luke calmly just lets the ball go wide. But yeah, I think again I mentioned it before, but they do need to use more options. It just doesn't seem like they've got too much in terms of a game plan, things like that. Whereas Team TikTok is simply give the ball to Zane, let him score.
I don't blame them for doing that though, one bit. I mean, he's a very talented player.
Sure, there you go. Look at the flick. As FIFA addicts is through. No, maybe not.
Calmly done by Melee B, but it's dropped straight to the feet.
Yeah, that's Luke solve collectibles. It's not a bad ball in. Oh.
Someone has just said in the chat, I think the ref is a hashtag fan. No comment on that one. Who scored so far? I know Haber scored one.
Haber, I think
we see Zane scored two.
Ace Musa. We also had Kieran Rance, captain, and there was one more from Team TikTok.
Maybe it was Zane scored two.
Was it? Yeah, Zane. Yeah,
maybe.
Zane
I think
did get two.
And
you had Haber scoring as Zane goes through again. Tries to play in Musa and not quite good enough.
Offside, I think for the side of Team TikTok. I think
that's the first offside he's called.
A few jeers. I think they've actually got linesmen now. That's why.
Ah, there we go. Tom Garrett is not here now. See somebody asking in the chat.
Team TikTok though trying to, start this second half the way they started the first, a little bit of cruise control and dictating the state. Oh, what a fantastic ball that is. Good defending, but he was going to get there though.
Haber's done well. He's strong. The sun really comes out now. Tell you, we mind going out there now. Sun's come out.
So yeah, you know how we said that we would kindly decline the opportunity? We retract that statement at the moment. Someone said the score will be 222 to 222.
If that's the case, we're in for a long second half.
Well, if we're in for a very stop-start second half with about 220 minutes at a time.
Don't know what's quite going on here. The ref again. The ref loves it. The ref is absolutely lapping it up.
I think it's a
drop ball by the looks of things.
He likes to be a controversial referee, apparently.
Yeah.
I've had a few people in the chat saying it's the same referee that sent off Spencer FC in a previous charity game. I don't know if that's just the chat absolutely trolling me or if that's legit history within the charity football match industry.
What's going on? He's finally given the ball back down to FPL graduate. Luke seems to be further forward today, or the second half, should I say. Dictating play. Wants to get on the ball.
I've actually seen Ham wander out back down the tunnel onto the bench now, so I'm not...
big tackle, Haber.
Great tackle.
Haber's angry. Is that Ham in the dugout? Can't quite see.
I think it is, just slightly further down.
I quite think he'll be coming back on by any means, though. Foul throw. Maybe not. Good tackle again from Bullet.
Questionable throw-in.
Yes.
A very questionable throw-in.
The ref gave that one, or let that one go, should I say.
We're seeing a few Mike Dean 2.0s in the chat directly towards the Mike Dean. What a ref. Loves to be involved in it, doesn't he?
FIFA addicts. Just wait.
Offside once again. Still the 2-goal deficit though for Team YouTube to try and overturn, as it's 5 minutes gone into the second half and not too much to worry about if you're the side of Team TikTok. They look quite calm, cool and collected again. But that was the story of the first half as well though. It got to the 30th minute mark, 20 odd minutes left until half time, and things really started to swing. And I think we need a bit of another scrap, another altercation on the pitch.
Where's Ham? Where's Ham?
Get Ham
back on, and it should help us.
Get Ham back on, and then get him straight back off the pitch. Just get the atmosphere pumping a bit.
So I've seen somebody in the chat saying it's Alfie. He does a lot of refereeing. He is #United superfan. There you go.
Well, there you go then.
We're going to have a few highlights on TikTok, I think, of this game. I've seen somebody saying Kieran Rant's goal is on there. As Zane picks up the ball, space to shoot. He does play out to Musa.
A bit of a Heavy pass, but a great touch, though. I think
he's given a corner.
Oh, that's
the ref is a Team TikTok fan. Let me tell you, that was a clear and obvious goal kick.
All in favour of the next YouTube charity boxing match to be the ref versus Ham.
Could well be, and he's let the game go though. Looks off collectibles on the edge of the box, try to dance through 3 of them, 4 of them even.
Great footwork, but again, it's
Billardino.
How many times have we seen him?
Saber.
Haber's great at that. The hold-up play. He's such a strong player. So good at controlling the ball.
Nerdfire plays it up. Nobody running behind though.
I think if he had a slightly quicker attacker in opposed to DTG, probably would have been a great ball in behind there. As I want to see a penalty. I want to see Luke Bennett rip a penalty into the back of the net. I really do. That's what I'm hoping.
Reeve's done very well there.
Road 3 challenges in the process. Oh, what a ball.
Oh, he's offside. He's given that. The ref's almost on halfway and he's given it. I shouldn't encourage any... Oh, look at the linesman. That linesman just been pulled in. Excuse me, you busy today? Nope. When you come then. Does not know what he signed up for.
Credit where credit's due. Linesman trying to keep up.
He's still holding his hand up. He's still holding his hand up.
Trying to keep up to play with us as much as possible.
He's on it. You can see him from the window.
He's
Get out. This Braden Page does look a player. Not a bad ball, but
we've seen him do it all time and time again though since he's come onto the. I think he came on at around the 25th minute, didn't he? Originally replacing Bully, but really comfortable with the ball. Likes to ping the ball around as much as possible as well, and seems to be trying to pull the strings for the side of Team TikTok at the moment.
Billardino now in the middle of the park, making a run. Oh, it's a great through ball, Bully. Jordan Coyle. Jay Coyle's pulled his... Oh, he's pulled a muscle.
Done a hammy.
He's absolutely knackered. He just wants off. Take him off. He's a man down anyway.
Oh, I don't know if it's cramping the hammy or if he's done the hammy. It's
he's gone off. He's off. He's off.
Oh, he's done his hammy. That's unfortunate for Jordan. I know he's very much up for the game, and he did say to us when he found out he wanted to play, they were wanting to play 90 minutes. He said, "I'll definitely be coming off at one point."
That's it. He's not let us down. Now there was rumours that Plute 93 was going to get a game. I'm interested to see if he's got a strip on yet. Jordan, as he looks like he's, well, I can't say it on comms, but doesn't look too comfortable.
He's looked like he's definitely woke up in the wrong person's bed. As
Billardino gets ready to take a throw in when they make a change.
There's a lot of subs for the side of Team TikTok though that we've not really seen. We're a little bit surprised.
Haber tries to flick it in. That has to be a volley.
Oh, that's a touch. That's a finish as well. No, I thought he was going to take a snapshot with his left foot. Whip back across.
Coming onto it?
Someone surely got to run onto it.
He's done well though, James.
Oh, he's been clipped.
No. Maybe not.
He's got to go into the book for simulation then, surely.
Yeah,
it looks like a bit of a dramatic fall from him.
Troops is not playing. Troops couldn't make it today, fortunately.
Yeah, there's a few people that unfortunately couldn't make it due to other commitments or just not being able to get here in time.
They can't seem to get anybody to take a kick. Billardino showing us what he can do here. No, it's not bad ball. FIFA Addicts is number 25 for Team TikTok. Just tackled there just now for anybody and everybody that wants to know. It seems like there's a lot of you.
Oh, the pace.
Oh, the pace from Zane. No, oh, Maverick's done well, but not well enough. Oh, stop that.
Oh,
Melee B absolutely clatters him.
I think he has won the ball there, but I think
he has. Oh, he's angry. He's not happy. He's not happy, man.
I said we needed to see a bit of a scrap.
Oh, he's through.
Oh, that's controversial.
Finish from one end to the other.
That is controversial to say the least.
Top corner.
Is it's game on here?
Game on, 4-3.
Game on for the side of Team
went
YouTube.
From one end to the other, and Zane is not a happy man.
I do think Melee Beat did win the ball though. I think he just.
I think he did.
It was the follow through, if anything.
Just try to see on the side of the park if there's any other players being warmed up. There's a few that we've not seen as of yet. Get ready, come on. Oh, Pluty boy is ready. I can see him on that far right hand side, stretching out. He's ready to come on.
I think he's probably one of the fittest players that come. He plays regularly, right?
Plays regularly. He's a good
football.
player. I reckon he can make a difference for Team TikTok here. Be interested to see where he does play.
I think we see a wave of changes, 4 or 5 coming in at the same time for TikTok here, and again, we do apologise if you guys have picked up any offensive language on broadcast. There are quite a few passionate fans here.
Letting us know exactly how they feel. Zane isn't happy. I don't know why. Try to get somebody off. Try to get FPL graduates off. I think he was trying to make out as if he didn't see them. Ask him to come off. Is Plute going to come on?
I think we might be. I think he's actually the first person I've seen warm up and stretch before coming onto the pitch.
That's it.
He's
as we see him there, ready to come on.
It'll be interesting to see whose jersey he's wearing. Is he wearing the Dragons? Is he going to channel the inner dragon? That's what we want to know.
That's it. Don't know what's quite going on here. Seems to be a bit of confusion. Oh, there's been a lot of stuff thrown on the pitch from this sideline. Things you hate to see.
It's just not needed. You guys have obviously...
Poor Luke Bennett having to deal with all the mess.
You've paid your money to come here to then throw it on the floor. I just don't understand it. We are sorry about the brief stop in play. We are just trying to get a confirmation as to what is happening. I think we are just trying to potentially even get a few fans actually removed from the stadium by the looks of things. A couple stewards I think are going to have a word with the crowd to slightly calm it down a bit. I think some of this Team TikTok is still asking the question as to why the foul wasn't called, or...
Can ask Flair to reply to Matt Zaro, please, because Matt Zaro is filling the chat with a request for Flair to reply, and that would be it over and done with. Foot Addicts is still playing, or FIFA Addicts is still playing, should I say? Sorry. Doesn't look like there are any changes.
I don't think those changes have come on just yet. Maybe the last 20 minutes or so, probably.
Oh, Brandonio getting stuck in. It would be perfect if this could go to extra time. Or should I say straight to penalties.
Half an hour to play here then. 2/3 of our way through the game. As the side of Team YouTube, well, they definitely look like the better of the sides in the second half thus far. And the side of Team TikTok look a little bit shell-shocked after a few decisions may or may not have gone their way. And Bradino's so good at charging with the ball, takes a snapshot as well, but you can see there are some very tired legs there.
Nutmeg. Here's FIFA Addicts. Not quite got the pass on him. Big tackle.
Things are getting a little bit...
Zane's not happy. Things are getting a little bit heated.
This is I feel like I'm watching the old firm derby right here, Daz. It's getting a little bit hot-headed for both teams. I think.
I'm sure we asked before the game as well what kind of game it was going to be. If it was going to be a nice, simple, friendly charity match.
I think Ham answered that within the first 15 minutes of the game. To be totally honest with you. Free kick though for the side of Team TikTok. Ball whipped in to the box. And again, Bully going to lead the charge down the left-hand side for his team, driving at the back line of Team TikTok. Skips past one, probably going to skip past the second as well.
Pass as well.
Plays it towards Haber, that's going to go out for a corner.
Still no changes made.
For the side of Team YouTube. I think you've got to be looking at the bench here though if you're the managers of each side.
Does sound as though they're coming on now. Got a couple of injuries. Yeah. Looks like we've got an injury.
I think we've got number 17, I think, from the side of Team TikTok.
It is. Legs starting to tire.
Yeah, tired legs going into the last third of the game. The last half an hour is a lot.
It's a good ball, isn't it?
Of time left.
Oh.
Don't think that one's going to count for the side of Team YouTube, unfortunately.
Wee wifey did get a little fright there.
Oh, fantastic ball. Zane again nearly latching onto a loose ball.
Zane's away.
Oh, he's got to square it.
Friend,
got to square it.
He sees his mate
got to square it. Surely has to square it. That's very selfish there.
On the other side, they're ready to just tap it in.
Very selfish from Zane. I think he'll not be happy that ball's not gone square, but that's a great ball in behind for DTG.
Yes, like Bennett. Braden Page plays out a great pass, but couldn't quite get a touch on it.
Yeah, I would love to have seen him in the centre of midfield in a post at the back. He's been really spreading the play well.
And we're going to start seeing subs make now. Platy boys coming on. 4 subs being made.
Big changes for the side of Team TikTok. These are only going to, come into their favour going into the last 20 minutes or so of the game. You're going to be looking at the fresher legs to catch them on the break. There's YouTube. I think they're going to have to start going for it more here in the final 20 minutes or so. There's definitely been a few chances that they have had in the second half. Someone has said in the chat, well, at least Ashford have got a higher attendance than Manchester City. So
I'd love to see it.
I don't want to say I agree or disagree, but it's definitely not the latter.
As the rain starts to come down again, Billardino's everywhere. Brandonio, not quite got it there. I don't think they quite made the subs. Just looks, Reeve. Nothing wrong with that, to be fair. Nothing wrong with that.
That is, don't think Reeves a happy boy there.
No, I don't.
I think I would be very upset as well. It looked like he was just a bit too strong. There's a chance here though for Team TikTok from the free kick. Shot a goal maybe.
Seems like it. I think YouTube are trying to get people off that are in the stands to come play for them. That's a good strike.
Oh!
Luke Sol's collectible.
A finish, I gotta say.
What a free kick that is.
I don't think it was a free kick in the first place, but what a free kick it was anyway.
Free kick. Luke Bennett's up to celebrating everything.
That is
just watching it again on the replay. Unbelievable.
That is a class finish.
Jeez,
Absolute.
What a free kick.
Perler of a strike. As the changes from Team TikTok not even come in yet as well.
Again, we're going to see this from Luke. What a strike. Top corner.
Oh,
no goalie stood a chance.
Dip and bend on the ball as well.
As it goes 5-3 to Team
That's got to be a good, nearly 30 odd yards out as well.
Yeah.
That's a great finish. That's going to be seen on replay a few times on my For You page over the next week or so.
Can imagine Luke will be posting that himself as well.
If you're Melee B, are you a little bit upset you've been beaten there? Or is it just a
No,
great
do you
strike?
know what? I think it's one of those ones you just have to stand back and say, do you know what, fair play. Don't think he could do it again though.
I think someone in the chat said Pie Face definitely would have saved that.
John, I see Jay Coyle's back on. After
the hammy.
Miraculous recovery there.
Ball whipped into the box. And
if Jordan had missed that, Luke was just behind him.
I'm very surprised that we've seen Jordan come back onto the pitch.
Yeah.
You don't want to be tweaking a hammy and doing damage to it.
Exactly that.
Odd minutes left to go here, if you're including the added time. Surely there's been a little bit of added time between that stoppage in the middle of the game for the issues with the fans.
A lot of players up. Oh, misplaces that one.
Haber just buying the free kick ever so.
I
think it's a little bit of experience coming into play there from Haber, just drawing the free kick.
Felt a nudge, went down.
Any contact is contact at the end of the day.
As you see, the burger bar. Jordan Coyle, he's still feeling that hammy of his. Great touch from Bully. Hit it, Haber. Hit it, Haber.
Catching practice. Safe hands from Luke.
Just keeps it calm as well, rolls it out.
We've not seen too many kicks from Luke. It's more play out from the back, and I don't know if it's something that Team TikTok have spoke about.
Yeah, I think there may be a reason for that. As Reeve.
I'm just thinking though, going back to if that free kick's not given, it's still 4-3.
Yeah.
With 20 odd minutes left to go.
Kick in the teeth for Team YouTube.
Oh, that's a great ball from Bully. Out wide, twisting and turning on the right hand side. Needs some help though. Nothing there for him.
No, he's done well. Not bad ball in. Couldn't get a touch, Brandonio.
Again, Jordan's still feeling that hamstring. Surely someone else can go in there and do a job at the back for the side of Team TikTok.
Another injury to Team YouTube. I wonder if they can hear me shouting from here that I'm ready.
We're ready, guys. Give
me a pair of nines and I'm on.
I don't even need boots. Just get me out there barefooted.
That's it. Team YouTube struggling there. Look, Bennett getting the love from the fans behind the pitch. Look at that. You love to see it. Go on, Luke. Look at him.
Milking.
He's got a photo with his fans and everything.
Milking the applause indeed. This DTG looks in a bit of discomfort here. Have a clash of knees or just a little bit of.
So it seems to be his calf, I think. You're rubbing it. That magic sponge of his.
I think he might have just got caught late there slightly.
It's one of those where you get the magic sponge out, you put a little bit of water on it, good as new.
Either that or the free kick goes the other way and you jump up and discuss that you've not won it for diving.
Let's see Luke's kicking here. He's just high-fived every single person behind that goal. Can't let them down now. As we see Braden Page going off. He's been a very good player today, John.
Has been. I've been very impressed with him at the back. I was a little bit disappointed. I would love to have seen him in like a central defensive midfielder role, dictating that almost Steven Gerrard-esque in the centre of midfield role.
Luke Bennett's kick has went straight to number 30. Cuts it back. Brandonio Bulardinho. Oh, Bulardinho, that is the chance. That is the chance.
That's a big chance. A big chance.
Had to be a goal. Had to be a goal, Bulardinho, and I will be using that against you for the rest of your days.
How hasn't he scored?
Almost looked like he wasn't ready for the chance to come back to him. As Luke just calmly plays it out again. Luke's off collectibles. Knows how to kick a ball, as we've seen from his free kick, and that's a great pass.
Oh, great turn.
Oh, Zane, good feet.
There's 20 minutes to go here still between Team TikTok and Team YouTube. As right now the 2-goal deficit very much still heavily intact for the side of Team TikTok. A great strike from the free kick to give them the 5th. Oh, that's a great run. That's a great third man off the ball run through the middle, but I don't think he's been spotted.
Maverick done well there. Not going to give the free kick.
Ref's not even blown for it.
Don't
Ref's
even know if
not even blown for it.
It's a great
what a
ball. He's got to be offside now. As Haber's away. Yeah, he was offside, to be fair. He was just offside.
Did look it.
It's the linesman. Get himself involved again. FIFA Addicts goes to take a free kick here. Been a lot of love in the chat for FIFA Addicts today.
I think there's been quite a bit of love for everyone across the chat, to be honest with you. Everyone's obviously here supporting their favourite content creators.
Good header away as we see. That's a great touch from Bandonio. Ah, and he tries to throw the man into the side. He's not happy.
We mentioned we need to see a little bit more aggression out of YouTube and really try and take the game to Team TikTok, and Brandon quite literally trying to take matters into his own hands there as once again. We've seen time and time again that Luke tried to play the ball out from the back. I'm a little bit surprised you haven't seen YouTube try and box them in slightly.
Yeah, no, of course. Something they should have tried to push up. Bilardino on the ball. Kieran Rance, the captain. He's done very well.
Tries to reverse the ball, but I've been impressed at the back though. Really impressed at the back for the two centre backs of Team YouTube. I think they've had a tough evening. This could be Maverick and Reeve. I think they've done solid though. You know, they've made the best of a worse situation and going 3-0 down, but they've.
Brandonio got a chance now. Cuts inside well. Good block.
I think that's just going to go out of play for a corner though.
Trickle out, and it is a corner. Yep.
He's not happy with
We've
himself.
got another injury. Hear that, or he's just absolutely burst.
If you've got to think for the side of YouTube though, you've got to try and get yourself a goal within the next 5 or 10 minutes, or it's going to be quite a comfortable final 5 or 10 minutes for the side of Team TikTok otherwise.
I'll throw that. He's literally just thrown it into the ground. The ref doesn't mind.
Ball whipped in and straight out by Jorders. Again, how is this man hanging in with a matter of a quarter of a hamstring? Oh, great stuff.
Is he going to catch it? Oh, the ball wasn't quite out there. Oh, the ref's not blowing.
The ref's left. I think that ball was
still
definitely still on the
wanted a little bit of a
controversy his way ever so slightly.
And Jordan just kicks out of the play. Still holding his hamstring. Don't understand, the subs have been sat there for a while. So Redlaw, the scorers today. We will have a list of those after the game. But Haber scored. Zane scoring a couple of goals today. Kieran Rance, Luke's off collectibles.
Subs are coming in.
Is that them now?
Now as we I'm going to see, I think, a triple substitution for the side of Team TikTok, or...
And Zane still doesn't want to come off.
"50 minutes to go couple subs here or there for the side of Team TikTok. By the sounds of it, I don't think we've... Well, I actually think we've only seen one change.
A big flick from Zane. Never quite worked out though. And the ball's out.
Someone has said that they do want to see a goal from Bullardinho.
He did get a chance.
A big chance in that as well.
As you see Plute ready to come on, I think he's getting the call. Big header from Maverick. Like you said, mentioned earlier, but Team YouTube need to start pushing a bit higher up. I'll leave it a bit late.
That's just going to leave the gaps at the back though for the likes of Zane to run in behind.
There's more subs to be made now.
More subs for the side of Team TikTok maybe.
You see FIFA addicts ready to take the throw.
Been impressed with Hugh Wizzy since he's come on though.
Yep.
On the right hand side for...
He's done well. So we see Kieran Rance, captain of the ship. He's on. FIFA addicts is the one that just took the throw in. And then kicked up the park.
Oh,
good ball. Haybart. Just let it run across a bit too much.
Very disappointed with himself. There you can see him pounding the ground in frustration.
As Brandonio almost gets away with it, but doesn't quite.
I think it's just not fallen for the side of Team YouTube today. It's just not gone their way on the day. Oh, great footwork from Maverick.
Good tackle. Zane turns well. Doesn't quite get the pass away in the final third. A bit scrappy this half. Not as many goals.
Oh, the footwork. Fantastic footwork. And if you're Team TikTok, you're just trying to cruise for the final 10 minutes, make sure you don't do anything stupid and give away a goal within the next 5 minutes and make things a little bit more slightly uncomfortable for yourself.
Oh, Nuno's not happy coming off. Watch this be a foul throw. You can tell it's got... Oh no, fair play. Kieran, number 69. Bullardinho getting the foot in. Here he goes. Go on your Mies. Go on, Bully. Going on amazing now.
Oh,
Poor pass. Let him settle down. Let him settle down.
Tries the eye of the needle pass, but it's going to get
Here he goes,
second.
though. If that goes in. No, useless. Bully, no good. He has looked good though. There he is. The manager of Team YouTube. Made sure he was fully available to play the whole game.
Yeah, of course, you mentioned already a lot of the players from the team of Team YouTube couldn't make it. They're already down 3 or 4 players.
Zane's done very well.
Fast.
He's pushed Mav to the side. And it's a goal. Team TikTok wrap it up. 6-3.
That's going to be very much wrapped up, like you said. I think Maverick just running out of legs at the end there. I think he was waiting for a little bit of contact from Zane to try and go down and buy the free kick. Doesn't come.
Got to say though, Zane, whether it was Maverick not being as quick, but Zane was fast there. Very, very quick as he runs up to the camera with his shirt. Is it for Cal the Dragon? I'm not quite sure whose shirt it was.
Surely we get to see a Luke Bennett cameo up top now.
Got to be.
Surely it's got to be done. It has to happen.
Now.
Let us know in the chat if you guys want to see that. We'll try and get that relayed as quickly as possible to people.
Good finish though.
And I think the side of Team YouTube, they've just been beaten by the better side on the day. I think that's...
Yeah. Just individual players, individual quality, I think it's been, to be honest. As we see J. Kyle 29 still struggling. YouTube well and truly in the mud. Zane did get his hat-trick there as well. That was his hat-trick goal. Taking home the match ball.
This side of Team YouTube, though, very much run ragged here in the final stages of the second half.
Zane goes again. He's won a fourth. Luke's hitting it. It's just wide.
Confidence clearly showing after a fantastic strike from a free kick earlier on.
As Melee tries to take the goal kick from outside the pitch. It looks like the sun's coming back on. Finally going to get to see some substitutions. I think Plute might just be coming on now.
I think we're going to see
the boy, Plute 93.
A four-way sub.
He is a good player. I'd expect to see a goal from him. Who's your man of match so far, John?
Oh, I mean, if you're looking at obviously the side of Team TikTok, I think you've got to look at the likes of Zane, who's played fantastically well, dictating a lot of the play, but one of their centre-backs, Braden Page, I thought has been absolutely fantastic today.
Yeah, he's been great on the ball, pulling the string. That's a good ball, though. Luke Bennett. He's but no, I think you're right. Zane and Ace Musa together. It almost looks like they play football together every week.
I think they probably are quite good friends in real life. They've got the team chemistry down relatively well. Well, it's definitely a green link, some would say.
Absolutely.
I think they seem to be on the same page 9 times out of 10, but
I don't think he's going to catch that.
I think we've seen a little bit of snow on the pitch as well now. It's been a day of mixed affairs across both.
It has.
Both
sun is well and truly back out,
weather.
but also with a little bit of wind and rain. We want to see Plute on the ball. There's Nuno the man. Great through ball to nobody.
The Nuno chance go.
It's the first time Mealy might have had the ball in his hands.
Well, no, he's had it 6 times because he's picked it out of the back of the net 6 times at least so far, Daz. And with what, 10 minutes left to play, and
as we see Plute try to show off a little bit with the turn, hit it. He has to shoot. He's gone for it, and it's a pass back.
Poor shot from him.
When you beat a man like that, it's just human nature to want to take the strike.
I think he would have wanted to do slightly better with a strike there.
I think the kicking from both goalkeepers has been a bit suspect today. I think that's been one of the issues. It's a Plute v Billardino tackle here. Billardino comes away with it and goes out the park.
Seven minutes to play here then, Daz, and it is getting towards that man of the match sort of time. You asked me for mine. Who do you think has very impressed you thus far?
Yeah, I have to say, if you're looking at Team TikTok being 6-3 up, you have to say Zane, hat-trick, taking the match ball home, has been fantastic today. I mean, even looking on Team YouTube, although they are 6-3 down, there's been a couple of good players in there. I think Mav and Reeve, although they have conceded 6, which is strange to say, but they've looked good in situations, so I think the man of match has to go for a Team TikTok though. Let us know in the chat as well though, boys, who do you think is the man of the match.
You see a few of the players from Team YouTube absolutely knackered. Mav on the floor
ground,
trying to catch a breath.
What are we saying about Luke Bennett's performance, boys?
Stellar. Do you know what? I think he's in a category above man of the match.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yes, he deserves his own trophy. As Billardino gets a good tackle in.
Five minutes to go here between Team TikTok and Team YouTube.
Plute keeps it nice and simple, playing out to FIFA Addicts. Gets into Ace Musa, who goes for the goal. Oh, the way!
Oh, great save by Melee B, tipping it over the crossbar.
Worried if that had went in. FIFA Addicts is number 25. SDPZ is man of match for me, people are saying. Zane, Luke Bennett, Kieran Rance.
Quite a few Kieran Rances are in there.
Yeah, Kieran Rance getting a few. He did get a goal as well, and he's been solid in there. Luke Solve Collectibles with a fantastic free kick. Could be in with a shout. As Ace Musa goes for the shot. Just wide.
Just wide of the right-hand post. And Luke Bennett, man of the match for me, says Josh. Michael agrees with him as well. I think there's around 30 or 50 odd people just behind Luke's goals that have travelled just for him, as ball drops to Plute, played through, a loose pass though for him.
And let us know in the chat as well, boys. Who would you like to see play in the next Content Creators Cup? Feel free to say Daz Balaten, because I would love to get a game. I'm sure John would as well.
I think I would very much like to. I don't know if my hamstrings or
oh,
my stamina would agree. And a little bit of panic from Melee B. There's another strike at goal. Oh, great!
Can Luke do it again? Luke's
You've got to give it to Luke Bennett. You've got to give it to Luke Bennett.
Can Luke
surely.
come up and take it? I'm not sure his goal kicks have quite been up to standard, but maybe his free kicks are better.
I think Luke Soul's going to be all over this one. He's hit a fantastic 30-yard screamer earlier on.
He is ready. Looks like Plut's won a little bit of a say in who takes it as well. He's given up. You'd like to see Ben Foster play. If we can get Ben Foster to play in a charity Content Creators Cup game, then by all means. Today is a content creator.
I guess he is. He qualifies, is it?
I'm not quite sure.
Not quite sure anyone would score a goal against him.
Exactly that. I look at the right hand side. Melee B's left hand side.
If he puts this around the wall, it goes in. If it's on target, it goes in.
I'm saying it now. There you go. Oh, it is as well. Right at the goalie. And he gets 2. There is
two
number
free
2
kicks.
for Luke. I have to say, I can't quite say that was a great free kick, but
I think Melee should have definitely done. See, the first one you couldn't question. It was a fantastic strike. The second one straight at him should be doing better. Has FIFA Addicts played? Yes.
Yes, FIFA Addicts. A lot of love for FIFA Addicts in here. FIFA Addicts, there he is, right there on your camera.
Number 25,
Number 25,
I believe.
There he is.
Has the name Raj on the back of.
A lot of people might only know him as FIFA Addicts.
His shirt.
As we head into the last 4 minutes now, we did speak at half time. Our brilliant presenters did say 7-4. Can it come to fruition here? I'm not so sure Team YouTube look likely to score, though, to be fair.
They don't look like an exact goal threat, do they, at the moment?
A few people asking how Melee B did not manage to save that. Your guess is as good as mine.
A few people said I should have gone in goal and I would have saved that. I think I'd have probably backed myself to catch that one as well.
I think Luke Bennett would have got that. Cal the Dragon. Is that Cal the Dragon taking the throw in?
No. I can see the similarities though.
It's a foul throw as well.
Well, have we actually just had a foul throw?
We have had a foul throw.
That was only the 15th one that I've seen in the game, I think. So
YouTube well and truly in the mud, as everyone is reminding us as well. God, this man loves a ball roll. That is a clearance and a half.
And that's going to be
a lot as well. He's on.
That's going to be a ball as well by the looks of it.
Oh, Nuno almost got in there, but
Nuno's not happy with the technique there. A cheeky little turn from Nerdfire.
He's away.
Oh, Reeves through.
Good ball. Here we go. Can he cut it back? Husty. Good defending. Great defending, to be fair.
I've been impressed with the play from Team TikTok. They've really put their bodies on the line for the team today.
Yeah, I think that's been the difference, though, John, to be fair. Team TikTok have actually played as a team, whereas Team YouTube, not so much today.
I think if your Team YouTube, you're going to be disappointed with how you started the game. You take away the 3 goals within the first 15 minutes, you're looking at, what, a 4-3 or a 3-3 affair.
It's been a couple of contentious decisions as well, you have to say. The free kick for Luke that he scored in the first place, it would have still only been 4-3 at the time. As they somehow get a goal kick for that.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it did come off of the player from TikTok, but
let us know, boys, as we head into the last minute. Final chance at your say of man of the match.
Well, I'm definitely going to go. I don't think we are going to be crowning the man of the match, because I think that is going to be decided by a fan vote at home or the other presenters. But I definitely got to say a huge props to the likes of Zane and as well as Braden Page for the side of TikTok. And hat trick for the hat trick. 3 free kicks.
Has to.
Let us know in the chat right now before you've even watched it. Is this going to be a hat trick of free kicks? Just look at the smile on his face. There is no.
He knows this is a big chance.
Cristiano Ronaldo could be on the pitch right now, and he would not take this free kick over him.
I feel
That's how confident I am.
No, I completely agree.
Then again,
do you know what? Looking at Luke's face, I think he might have dived there. Oh, he's not taking it. I cannot believe he's not taking this. You've got to wonder for Goldswain here. Could he have not just said, "Luke, get your hat trick, son"?
I think you've got to, right? Surely.
Although if he sticks this in top corner, then nobody's caring.
I think if you beat the wall and it's on target, it should go in.
Could be in. That's in.
Oh, great save!
He did save
Great tip over the top of the crossbar from Miele.
There you go.
A little bit further in that corner though. I think another half a yard to the left or right probably would have caused him a bit of trouble.
But do you know what? Fair play to Luke. He could have easily just taken that for his hat trick and been selfish, but for some reason he gave it away. I see Bullardinho against Plut again, two good friends in the community. Bullard, as Plut goes for it. Oh, Pluty boy! What a strike! And he's going to celebrate with it. Sue! Oh, a horrible attempt at a C, but
Can we pretend we didn't see that?
Yeah. He's used to donning his famous Leeds cap, but not today.
Switching cap for boots and cap for goal, apparently.
Fair play, it was a great strike.
Great run as well.
Watch it back on the live. Great finish.
That's just going to add insult into injury. It looks like it is going to be 8-3 now.
It's a good strike.
Oh, do we have to watch the celebration again?
The celebration
again. No.
It looks like Team YouTube are away, and it's like, just off the post. I think that could be it. Can't be too much longer now.
I think a couple minutes here or there is.
I just think as soon as Luke kicks this, it could be it. Maybe a little bit of added time just with the things that were happening earlier on. And if any of you missed the scrap in the first half, be sure to look out for that on TikTok.
Yes, that will be on your For You page, probably right now if you open your app.
Absolutely.
So, it's been a great event though, I've had fun, it's been enjoyable. Hopefully you people at home have enjoyed it. We appreciate you guys sticking through the issues we had earlier on, but Team TikTok just too good on the day.
Yeah, I think certainly if there's going to be another game, it'll be a little bit of a grudge match. But no, there we go. That's it, game over. Fair play to Team TikTok.
Great performance from them. Commiserations to YouTube. Taz, I appreciate you joining me today on the commentary. It's been a bit of a different affair to me in opposed to esports commentary, to say the least. So, definitely full time. It's not 8-3 at half time.
As we see the crowd running onto the park to get photos with Luke Bennett. I might go and run and do the same, to be honest.
What a performance from him.
Fantastic.
Kept his team in the game many times. As we are going to take a quick little look at a message from one of our sponsors.
And somebody tries to pull Luke Bennett's shorts down. Not ideal when he's got goalie gloves on. As Luke Bennett has actually got bouncers watching out for him, making sure that he doesn't get picked up and put on somebody's shoulders. As we see, the fans are absolutely loving it, getting as many photos as they can with the players, some of their favourite content creators.
That's what it's about at the end of the day, putting on a show for you guys and you enjoying yourselves at home. If you can't be here with us in person, hopefully we'll see you guys at the next one. As we take a little look at the goals, this was the first goal for the side of Team TikTok to open the score in here. about 10 minutes into play, a fantastic, calm, composed finish from Zayn. And it was them two there.
Ace Musa and
Himself,
Zayn, fantastic
Zayn
partnership.
and Ace Musa, they were the story of the first half and majority of the second as well. The link-up play.
And this swapped roles this time.
That's a great pass and a great finish as well.
It's like Heung-min Son and Harry Kane, they swapped roles this time.
This was the third. I think we saw 3 goals within about 10 minutes for the side.
Captain Kieran with a goal. As the boy on the line did try to save it.
And that was followed by this here, the huge controversy in the game where Ham was not so happy. He tried to be a scorpion kick, a kick and a punch. It was a lash out and then followed by, some would say, a straight right hand from...
And Ham did not play again. That's for sure.
I'm sure he's going to go away, learn from his mistakes. An apology will be wrote later on, hopefully.
And there he is, getting the red card. As we see a long throw, so it was just a long throw, and Haber just gets his toe in. Good finish.
And this is where things started to get a bit interesting, as Scottish team of YouTube put a few goals in quick succession on the board. A ball bounced back from DTG.
Pretty sure somebody kicked that in his face.
Ricocheted in.
As Melee B played it right to Ace Musa, who hits it right in Maverick's private region, and then he finishes it.
That's a poacher's finish though, played till the whistle. Great finish.
Maverick had no idea.
I didn't realise Ace Musa was close to getting the hat-trick as well. He scored 2. There's an interesting goal kick in our replays. Unless I think maybe it's straight from kickoff, but this was
a great finish.
That's a great finish, great strength, great finish as well. Inside to the right foot, opens his body into the top corner.
Number 16.
And this was the first free kick. Bullet of a strike.
Fantastic free kick. That's literally top corner.
And that was followed by a second free kick later on in the game as well.
Zayn pushes Maverick to the side. Good finish from Zayn.
Very calm, composed in front of goal.
You can tell he does play frequently.
There you go, that's
a few photos.
At the end of the day, it's all about you guys at home meeting us and meeting the content creators. This was the final free kick. Should have been catching practice. I think it might have took a slight deflection off the top of the wall on the way over.
That was a good free kick nonetheless.
And this was the icing on the cake from Pluters.
From Plut. Do you know, Plut literally turned up today with a pair of boots in his hand. Didn't know if he was going to be playing, and they said to him, there's a strip, get yourself on, and he managed to grab a goal, so fair play.
But yeah, again, thank you guys at home for watching us. Thank you for joining me, Daz. I do think we are going to throw down to our lovely presenters for an interview. We're not too sure who with, but regardless, we appreciate you tuning in. Until next time, we'll leave you guys with the presenters.
Yep. Alright, ladies and gentlemen watching at home, I am here with the Bunderlengers himself. It is Mr. Luke Bennett. Mate, you are the man of the moment right now. That was unbelievable from you. How do you feel?
Amazing. Good win for us. Charity game, all for a good cause and that. But Team TikTok win. Team TikTok, bro. Let's go.
Well in, mate, well in. Listen, you've got a lot of fans here right now. Mate, I'm one of them. I'm one of them, Luke. Mate, I love you. These people love you. We all love you. Can we get a big get out just for the end of the stream?
Build it up, guys. Build it up. Build it.
Come on.
Get
it. Right, mate. Absolutely fantastic from you. Do you reckon we can see you in any more charity games soon?
Potentially in the future. Who knows what can happen? But yeah, we'll see what happens in the future.
Listen, mate. Team TikTok, we're all in for you. You know what? I spoke to the manager of the YouTube game. Do you know what he said to me? He said to me, he looked at me dead in the eye and he said, I've got kids in my basement. That is straight up what he said to me. Mate, Team TikTok, we're all here for you, lad. We're all here for you.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, lad. Let's go. All right, let's hear it for Luke Bennett, everybody. Hey. Fucking hell. Oh, come on. All right, can we get an interview with Reeve? All right, Reeve.
We do have Reeve over here.
Can we get an interview? Oh, do you want to do this one?
I'll do this one, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Making all the noise. Alright, wait, do you want to just rub it in? It's fine.
Reeve, sensational game, mate. Honestly, we enjoyed it. We did enjoy it from watching up there. What was your thoughts on the game?
Had it all, didn't it? Yeah. Wind, rain, maybe a bit of snow at some point. There was a rainbow, but yeah, it was a tough game. But it was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
What did you think? Who was your man of the match? We thought personally, my personal man of the match is Luke Bennett. The saves he made, but who was your man of the match?
Oh man, I think Jay Coyle had a very good game. Yeah. I think he was very solid. And as a defender myself, I appreciate when other defenders play well. Yeah, so yeah, he can have it.
Well, I can't say he played. He does. But if you were going to play again next week, if you was going to play, what would you change about your team? If you could change anything.
I just don't. Distinct lack of chemistry, wasn't there, really?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people were all over the shop, so maybe midweek drills on making sure people stick in their positions. I mean, I was up front at the end, so I can't really point any fingers, but yeah, just making sure people know what they're doing, really, because obviously it's a team game. But
yeah, well, most definitely, this seemed like Team Tits were put more together, but at the end of the day, it's all in the love of charity.
And we could do with a few more legs, actually. We were low on men. So.
Yeah, there were a few people that dropped out, weren't there? I was going to say there was a time when your team just straight up had 11 men, right?
As soon as the Ham red card happened, we were down to about 11 dead. So.
That's what we were saying. TikTok had a lot of substitutions. If needed be. Yous were running for the full 90 minutes.
Yeah, but they've used it well. They ran the game down with their subs, man. It's clever game management.
They've done very well, to be honest. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, pleasure.
Absolute pleasure. Yeah, well, thank you very much for that, Reeve. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
Thank you, Reeve. Yeah. Is anyone else? Should we get some of the TikTok boys over?
We are going to try and get more people if they do come over.
There's some TikTok boys that may be coming over for an interview right now. We'll see. Yeah.
There we go. They're coming over. We're trying to get people over.
All right. I'll take this one if you want.
Go on here.
Right, okay.
Right, boys.
We are here with some men from the winning team. It's Team TikTok. 7-3 was the score in the end, right?
I think it was 8.
8-3. Oh, there was another one. Okay, mate. Either way, it was a dominant performance. How are you boys feeling after that win?
Unreal.
Yeah.
Come on.
I feel absolutely ecstatic. I'm telling you.
Honestly, I didn't think we'd batter them that bad. But you know, they'll have their silver medals, and then we'll.
Well, we were saying it the whole stream. We could tell your team was much fitter. We could tell that the chemistry was much better with your team. Do you feel like that you exploited like the holes in their team, or do you feel like you just did it?
I feel like we really got together as a team, especially in the changing rooms. Like we were having a lot of banter and stuff, and especially I think that replicated itself out on the pitch. I feel like we had a really good sort of team balance. We sort of everyone knew what they was going to do. That's down to Mr. Rance over here. Rance? You're not going to have that yet. There we go. Show this. But yeah, everyone knew what they were doing, and I feel like that definitely replicated itself on the pitch.
I do think it definitely shone on the pitch because you were out pretty early, wasn't you? With your shin pads on, everything was on, and Team YouTube decided just to stroll in last 10 minutes. Slackers, exactly. So Team TikTok were put together, and as you see on the pitch, they did deserve the win. Yeah. So now you have got your medals. Well, you haven't. Well, you have.
Wow.
We have.
Plan is we need to get the losers essentially over.
Oh.
get
second best.
On and then we'll do the proper ones. Right, I'm disappearing.
He has got Carla Dragon's t-shirt on.
Oh my word!
A lot of people want that t-shirt. A lot of people want that t-shirt.
Right. I've got a question for you boys. What do you reckon the score would have been if Cal was here? How many more goals do you reckon Cal would have scored? What are we saying? Like 11, 12? Like
a couple more.
A couple more.
Could have got into a cricket score if Cal was here.
Yeah. No, Cal Dragon could have made all the difference.
It's a shame you can come down, but you know, next time, Cal, you can win this. Come down. You know
it's a shame, but at the end of the day, you've played well. You've won, and it's all in love, obviously, of charity. And again, we do thank our sponsor, UFL, for today.
Yeah, big up UFL.
Big up. I like
absolutely not. It's priceless.
We are getting a lot of shout-outs for this t-shirt. I wonder how much it will go for.
Yeah, I reckon we should sell it off as a raffle. I reckon we should like keep donating money to the charity. Yeah. Have a raffle winner maybe.
A lot of people are support
the charity even more.
Cancer research, donate.
Yeah.
Make sure to donate to cancer research if you haven't already.
Please, if you can please do donate.
Ball's getting kicked all over the gaff. It's a bit of a mess out here.
UFL, and we do appreciate everybody stopping by. So yeah, well done, boys.
Thank you very much.
Well done, lads. Right, I believe that probably is the end of the stream. Are we still on? Right, thank you very much everyone that's tuned in at home. It really does mean a lot. If you haven't already donated to cancer research, then make sure to do that. We really do appreciate all of the donations that have come through. We'd also like to thank the sponsor, UFL. We really appreciate everything that they've done. The amount of eyes that he's brought to this event has been second to none. We obviously love him. We've seen so many people come out here today. And it's been a big success, you know. It seems like everyone's had a really good time. So,
hope you all enjoyed yourself, and that is from us today here at Content Creators Cup.
Hopefully your Friday afternoon was cheered up a little bit by today's events. So thank you very much for watching.
Thank you. Peace.
Hope to see you another time.
Bye.
Goodbye.